So welcome back to Rock Solid Motorsports. Today we're going to present to you this 1986 Chevy Corvette convertible. And this particular car comes to us just a really nice driver quality C4 Corvette. Of course, in 1986, they were all considered Indianapolis pace car replicas, and the convertibles in 86 anyway, I should stipulate. It wasn't the coupes, but the convertibles, and they all came with those cool official pace car logos or decals, and it was up to the dealers whether or not they put them on the car, or a lot of them actually ended up just supplying them to the new owners. But this car still presents well, and that factory black paint shines very nicely. It's got that really cool two-tone cloth interior, which you don't see the cloth interior in these cars, the C4 Corvettes, very often. Makes it a very comfortable seat, I think. But yeah, so we'll grab the other camera. We'll go for a test drive.
I still think I prefer cloth.
Yeah,
C4s
for sure.
So now we'll take that 1986 Chevy Corvette convertible for a test drive.
Yep.
Yeah. And this car, it's a very nice driver quality car.
It is.
The odometer is showing 71,419 miles, so it's still relatively low miles. And the car handles and rides like a low mile car.
It does.
So,
And the L98 fires up right away every single time. It actually has a great sound coming out of the exhaust.
it does. Now we have noticed there is a slight puff of smoke
On startup.
at startup.
So I don't know if it's starting rich or
Yeah, and it seems to be more when it's like ice cold.
it's been sitting.
Yeah, and it kind of, I kind of wonder if it isn't fuel in the fifth injector, but we don't know. So, and the air,
Get the AC on because it is.
it is warm, and it blows cool, but not probably as cold as it could. It's still R12,
Yeah.
but it could handle being recharged. And it's a warm day. It's in the
It is. It's
low
in the
90s.
Yeah.
So just from being outside for a few minutes, it's going to take us a little bit to get cooled off. But anyway, back to the car.
Actually, it's cruising like very nicely down the road. It does cruise nicely down the road. It goes through the gears very smooth. The L98 pulls the car with no hesitation. You can just tell mechanically this car's been extremely well maintained.
Highway speeds, the car drives just like you would expect it to.
And it handles like you would expect it to. Coming around this turn,
the suspension,
55 miles an hour.
58 miles per hour,
Yeah.
60.
And it's flat, so no weird knocks in the suspension or anything like that.
No funny traveling
No.
in the rear. Yeah, the suspension feels nice and tight.
You have
A little bit of a rattle.
Must be the visor.
Sun
It's the visor rattling against the top. And the interior does have a little bit of wear here and there. Glove box has some cracking of the plastic underneath. Actually, the dash is in excellent condition.
Yeah.
Is pretty good for this age of Corvette.
Sun visors show quite a bit of
sun damage.
but there's some other minor little things, but overall, the interior's...
I would say above average condition.
Yeah, above
because
average.
the seats are actually in very good condition.
They
Plenty
are.
of padding. Now not the odometer, but the tachometer seems like it's getting good signal, but I'm thinking some of the lights are dead.
Yeah, so the tachometer does not function properly. All of your other digital gauges, though, are working correctly, and I've tried all the different positions.
Yeah, the switchboard there.
On the 4 different gauges, and they all seem to be operating properly. You got good oil pressure, the coolant temperature stays where it should. Speedometer's working, odometer's working.
Cruise control works.
Cruise control works. All your lights work, just like they should. The aftermarket blow pump stereo works. I haven't tried the cassette.
But your power door locks are
They're inoperable. Your power window on the driver's side works all 4 directions. The passenger side works up and down.
mirror, yeah.
But for the mirror, but not in and out. Your power windows work. My power seat works in every direction, but the power lumbar in both seats seem to be inoperable.
Yeah.
Wipers work. Get that 5.7 to breathe a little bit. You hit 60 miles per hour, nice and smooth.
Yeah. Nice and strong, yeah. Since you're back in the seat, I mean, it's still, after all, it's still a Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does still deliver that nice sporty driving experience that Corvettes are known for, especially these C4s. Yeah, it's just a great driving car. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing bad to say about the mechanics.
And you know, the paint still shines very well.
It does.
And from 5-10 feet away, the flaws that we're going to show you, they're hard to see. Somebody walking by the car is really not going to notice them, but it does have a few flaws here and there. But overall, it's an above-average Corvette.
Absolutely.
The body is all in very good condition. There's no cracks. The bottom side of the car, the suspension, the drivetrain. You know,
The fiberglass in the car throughout is excellent.
Yeah.
And Dad touched on it earlier. It's kind of neat, these 86 Corvettes, the convertibles. I mean, this is the first year for the convertibles since 1975.
Yeah.
And to kind of commemorate that, I mean, they were the pace car for 1986, and all of your 1986 convertibles were technically pace car editions, or pace car replicas. And your dealers were given the decals to put on these cars. It was kind of up to the dealers and the new owners whether or not to put the decals on the car. And this one does still have its original decals still installed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually in pretty good condition. Most of them. Yeah.
There's one decal missing on the driver's door, but yeah. So if you're looking for just a fun little Corvette, real nice driver quality that you actually still take it to a local cruise-in, and you know, it's going to get some appreciation. You definitely don't want to miss out on this car. It's a great running driving car.
And these C4s are just a great bang for the buck.
They are.
A lot of car for the money.
So stay tuned for the walk-around inspection.
So now that we're done with the test drive on this awesome 1986 Chevy Corvette convertible, we'll go around and do the walk-around inspection. And like we said earlier, you know, it's a lower mile car, 77,000+ miles, and it appears to be very unmolested and original, but it does have some flaws from age and just being driven and enjoyed. So we'll start here with the windshield, and I'm not seeing any real flaws to note in the windshield on the driver's side here. We'll come down on the, and it does have, you know, some real light scratches throughout. I don't know that we'll point them all out. It's just a nice driver quality paint. This decal here is still in very good condition.
Got a little stone touch up there.
And I would just kind of expect an average condition paint. It does shine very well. And across the front of the hood, we'll get to that here in a minute after we go through this fender, there are some stone chips, what you would expect. We do have a Sizable scratch here that's been touched up in the fender. We do have still retain the factory Corvette wheels wrapped in
Sumitomo.
And the tires are a little bit older. They still appear in pretty good shape, but they are older, so just expect sometime in the near future you're going to need to replace them. The tires kind of showing. There's a number of stone chips across the front of the car. We're not going to stop and point them all out.
Just some of the kind of bigger ones.
But it's about average. Nice thing is you don't have a lot of spire cracking in the front like you do on these generation Corvettes, but there is some stone chipping and there is some light scratches here and there. So just kind of expect a average, very nice driver quality paint. And we'll just point out some of the more major.
Fog lamps are both nice and clear though. You do have a little scuff there.
Actually, that was dirt.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It was dirt.
So yeah, all across the front of the hood, there's a number of minor paint chips from stone chips, and there's even some up here. And they're all, 5-10 feet away.
Yeah, you're not.
You don't
gonna
really notice them. And across the side of the fender, there's a number of minor stone chips. All 4 of your wheels are in very good condition. And actually, they don't show a lot of age. They just show a little bit, but not bad. Those are above average. Another decal. It's in very good condition.
And your belt line trim on the car is actually in pretty good condition throughout.
It is. Your passenger side of the windshield's in very good condition. No chips or cracks to note.
You have a little bit of age present in that.
And the seal between the top and the windshield.
Yeah.
Coming to the passenger side door, the lower decal, the lettering has been either buffed off or it's faded off.
Yeah, the decal's there though.
Yeah, it's there. Now the top one is in very good condition.
You do have about an inch long scratch in the mirror as well as a couple minor stone chips.
And you do have some stone chips down low. We got a couple small scratches. There's one up here by the door handle.
You do have a small spot of.
And it kind of almost looks like clear coat missing, but this is a single stage paint, so it might be paint missing. Your passenger side door glass is in very good condition, completely intact. And actually the top is in very good condition. There's really no pinch marks. The rear plastic windows very clear. And then we come into the interior, and it's a very nice driver quality interior, but I would still say it's above average.
Yeah. You do have some age and kind of cracking in your weather stripping.
There's a little chunk of carpet missing.
Yeah, there's a little. But overall, actually, the vinyl on the door panel is in pretty good condition. You do have a little wear on your door pull, but your light there works. And your door jambs are nice and clean. As you tell that they took great care getting in and out of the car. There's not a lot of scuffing or scratching here at the threshold. And your weather stripping. You do have, again, some age back on the weather stripping on the convertible top. Your passenger seat's actually in very good condition. Bolsters have plenty of padding, so does the seat bottom and back. Kind of neat two-tone cloth interior that you don't usually see. Passenger side carpet's in very good condition. And same with your dash. Actually, the dash is nice and straight throughout. If you're familiar with this generation Corvette, that is a problem area. But actually, the dash itself's in very good condition. You have your upgraded radio. But all your lettering on the dash is nice and crisp. Shifter's in good shape. Your glove box lid actually does have a fair amount of wear to it. Actually, the plastic underneath is cracked. And you do have a little bit of fade in your carpet. And a little wear behind the passenger seat. Oh, real quick. Probably should see this later, but both of your visors do show some age.
They've been beaten up by the sun.
Yeah, they've got some pretty good sun wear, and this flap is collapsed, which is pretty typical on these visors.
So coming back outside of the car, your rear quarter, we do have about a 1/4 inch scratch there. Rest of the quarter, I'm sure there are some chips down low, but
Actually, not too many from what
Not
I've
too
seen.
many?
No.
your rear wheels in very good condition. There is some very slight age though, but for the miles on the car, I still think they're above average. I'm going to cross the deck lid. And there are some light scratches, but nothing through the paint
Got one about yay
that
long.
I'm noticing. Everything's very light and superficial. Coming across the rear, we do have a scratch here that's been touched up. Your tips are in good condition. All 4 of your taillights with the little aftermarket lenses are in good
Like
condition. Louvers. The rest of your rear bumper covers in very good condition.
It's very straight.
The body on this car, there's no cracks, no major damage to the car. It's in very good condition. Same with the bottom side. So we do have a number of light scratches up close to the top there. Coming down low again. Yeah, there's not a lot of scratches or chips. There is a scratch down here low. But
Your marker lights are nice and clear. Your quarter's nice and straight.
Got a little bit of flaw in the paint there. That rear wheel is very comparable to the other 3. Your convertible top, there's a little bit of I'm not sure what's.
Almost seems like glue residue, but
Yeah. But the rest of the top on this side, the stitching seams are in very good condition. The rest of the top is in very good condition. Coming to your driver's door, we do have another scratch here that's been touched up. And across the top of the door, the paint's a little thin. I don't know if that'll show
a
up.
small thin spot there.
And there's a couple spots where it lightened up, and there's a couple scratches in that area. A couple stone chips up here that.
But your pace car decals are in very
Good condition. We do have a scratch here.
Touch up there.
And there's some scratches on the leading edge of the door there, Tyler, when you get.
Yep, got it. Actually, if I remember, the mirror on the driver's side is actually in better condition than the passenger side. Not as many stone chips.
Driver glass is in very good condition. And the door is open and closed just like they should. The hinges are in very good condition.
But again, you still have, your weather stripping showing a fair amount of age. Right. Handle bearing replacing. You do have a couple flaws in the vinyl on this side.
That vent.
Oh yeah, and this is vent here. Some damage. Again, your door jambs and your threshold, even on the driver's side, are very clean. The driver's seat's in very good condition. You do have a little flaw in the cloth right here in the bottom, but other than that, it still has plenty of padding. Bolsters are nice and firm like they should be.
Again, carpet has some light fade, but actually is in very good condition for the age. Your steering wheel does have some age around the rim. Go ahead and come in. Let's see your odometer. But again, the dash itself has no cracks, no real defects to note. Driver's side visor probably shows about the worst wear. Kind of see.
Then coming back outside the car, come into that highly original, unmolested engine compartment, housing that 5.7 liter.
Yep, 2.4 injected L98.
And I'll fire it up and then we'll show you some lights working.
L98 V8 fires right up just like it should. No funny noises, no knocks. The breath on towards the hip for me. I'll show you some lights working. Headlights come up together to work. Brights. Fog lamps are working. Driver side turn signal. Passenger side turn signal. All your front lights work as they should. Headlights go down together. Great sound coming out of the dual exhaust. There's your running lights, brake lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, and reverse lights. All your lights work just as they should. Now I'll show you the top going down. This generation, they are manual tops. There is a lever underneath the deck lid back here you release. You pull up on the back. And you have a button just on the back of the door here that releases the deck lid. And while he has that open, I'll just show you. Carpet's still in very good condition back here. You have maybe a light stain here. And a little bit of wear on your speakers. Probably just from stuff being stored back here. Yeah, with the front unlatched thing, just put the back down. Fold the top down, and then close your deck lid. Nice clean appearance.
So yeah, get the old man in the Corvette. So if you're in the market for an awesome low mile Corvette convertible that won't break the bank, that you can just drive and enjoy and not be worried about, it's a great car. Definitely check out this Corvette. Rock Solid Motorsports.